Here we are back again in Bohemia, finally. The beautiful uh, European map of 1516 with all the weirdness going on, like this being Scotland and this being Denmark and Austria squished. Lithuania being, we'll go here, Lithuania being very oddly shaped, and Poland stretching from coast to coast apparently. And Venice building a huge freaking empire, France almost united. Interesting. So we have the three famous kingdoms of Scotland, Wales and Connacht vying over dominion on the British Islands. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. I'm fairly sure these three were not as involved in 16th century politics as as dominant in 16th century politics as they are now in that particular region. And I am fairly sure Denmark didn't actually get that large very much at all. Anyway, we're here. We're the little guys in the middle. But we will grow, I swear to you. So I think we got the economy fairly on track currently, until we lose 80 points of stability and go into negative 5,000 per month, which will probably happen about 3 seconds after I unpause, knowing my luck. We still have 5 loans, but that's fine. We can pay the 37 ducat cents or something interest. Our prestige is a bit of a problem, but it's slowly growing or anti-decaying. Apparently we're making a fair amount of money off of trade. How come? I don't know. I am going to look back into advisors though. Because you know, we're making almost $6 a month. And I would like more administrative power, because I seem to use that for everything, which is a bit annoying. Partly, you know, I picked an administrative idea, so it's my fault really. But I want to get the thing up, the tech level, a bit low. I don't need to be overly concerned about military technology, because I'm at least at par on military technology. I don't know what everyone else has for administrative technology, but military is 10 in general, so hopefully that'll just come along for the ride. So we're looking into some administrative dudes. Prestige, that would be so nice, but I need $1 million and another $1 million every month. Thank you, stupid inflation, but it's going down because we got a bank. Over here. No, over here. We got the National Bank finally. Now, yes, so you know, I am not trying to catch you up with what's happening, I'm trying to catch myself up with what's happening. We're Protestant, we are going to look here. Missionary strength, that might be useful. We only just became Protestant, and I believe we have some heathens, heretics, even. We have reformed, but yeah, we don't want to mess with them because they're very zealous right now. For another 25 years, that's great. We might go for this. 1100 months is a bit long, but we should be able to shorten that with the Inquisitor Frantisek here. And we could also get a Theologian for reduced revolt risk. We do have some revolt risks in Niederlausitz and Oberlausitz. We could also harsh treatment them to fix that though. some nationalist problems. It's a core, but Poland and Brandenburg and Denmark has claims on it. I think it switched at some point fairly recently, probably. We took it back from someone. Someone stole it from us and we stole it back, right? So that's why we have nationalism, which increases the minimum revolt risk, so getting a -3 revolt risk won't actually help. Because the minimum is 3. And we'll have that for another 14 years. And Oberlausitz, that's the same thing, I assume. Yeah, but it's for a longer time. So I think this is the only way to handle that, and it's only 20 military points, so we're gonna do that. There, take that. And then, well, I guess I'll check here if there's something cool. That's too expensive. We need a level 1, because that's the only thing. I've never used spice, I don't think. And I can't really justify that right now. I don't think I have the money, and I'm not sure what I would spy. What covert actions I would partake in. Better relations over time could be good. We can't hire anyone yet, because we need a bit more money, but we can prepare. Military, force limit, we're not at our force limit, so fort defense, manpower. We'll try going for the Inquisitor, because then we can get Erz over to the Protestant side of things. However, first we will be sitting back, waiting for cash money to enter our pockets, so that it can leave our pockets and pay for our extravagant needs here. Now, Ulm had the end of religious turmoil. Let's see, Ulm, what did you decide to do? What's your religion? You are tiny and conquered by everyone currently, so I don't think it really matters very much. But you are Protestant. Wait, there's Ulm. Yeah. That's someone else. That is Augsburg, apparently. Yeah, Ulm is Protestant. Welcome to the Protestant fold. Now, this is something I saw when I having fun. The Palatinate is very, very long, and it seems to be becoming a powerhouse-ish in Germany, maybe, along with Switzerland, which I don't really think is historically correct either, but that's fine. Also, Switzerland, I don't think it's supposed to be shaped that way. I've seen maps. Switzerland is a rounder. This is a very odd shape. I don't know who will win Germany, but we'll find out. Now, let's see. An alliance with them would probably be good, preparing for the inevitable religious calamities. In Scotland, please turn Protestant too. That would be hilarious and fun and cool. But we might accept that. Let's see, how are we? We are over our diplomatic relations limit though. Do we have an alliance with anyone? We have a crapload of royal marriages. Great. We've been warned. We're granting. We have casus belli on a heap of people. We're improving. People are improving us. We have a mission. We have a mission? What mission do we have? We are supposed to have a star fort in Bohemia. How many millions does that cost? 81 millions. We do not have the monies. The build cost is high due to inflation and low due to organization. Okay. But we don't have any alliances. I guess we could band up with the Palatinate. Unite against greater foes, and they like us. Well, they don't like us, they're neutral to us, but they have a high opinion of us. They're allied with a lot of people, they're the target of a coalition between a lot of people, including oh damn, they're enemies of Switzerland. Come on. Wait, Switzerland, Swiss. We're Protestants, we shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves, we should be crushing the heretics. So let's just accept. Welcome to our friendliness. This decreases this fairly significantly. However, you know, I don't think diplomatic technology is the most important thing, because it's very naval based, and navy is about the most useless thing in the world for us right now. So we'll go for that. I think, maybe, perhaps. It's too late now. Too late to change your mind. Diplomatic. Shouldn't that have increased? That's not me. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I need to check this. We got this here. Yes. See? 1, 2, 3 votes for me as Emperor. Holy Roman one at that. And if Albrecht could just die right quick, we'd be very happy. And since the Palatinate likes us, sort of, come on. Come on, just switch. Why are you voting for yourself? You have no chance of winning. Not even Brandenburg's voting for themselves. Why they're voting for Austria, I don't know. They must be crazy. Austria's evil. I am not. I assure you, I am not evil. I do not at all intend to conquer you and crush you into the ground. Yeah, Brandenburg collapsed under rebel pressure. The National Bank pays dividends. Several shrewd loans have led to very good profits for our national bank. The bank is hiking its dividend and buying back some of its shares. We're getting cash money. Money cash. All the paper. Let's see. We can hire our inquisitor now. Mr. Harant, Mr. Frantisek Harant, you are hired. Not yet though. I need to just make sure our income hasn't actually disappeared somehow. You are now hired. Congratulations, you got a job. It's a very important thing to have. Helps you pay the bills and other things. Can I figure out the general age of your king? I think I can. 34 years, couldn't you be like 99 and die soon? Okay. There we go, so we got him. Good. Now there and here. There's a lot of cooking here. Erz. Yeah, that's bad. But here, only 47 months. Go, whatever your name was. What is his name? Our missionary. Premissel Otakaruturn. He has 3 names. He must be a badass. There we go. Now we're gonna get revolt issues here. Have another harsh treatment. Take that. Oh, and our army is expanding. We now have horses in it. Very modern concept of knights. We are also building a something in Niederlausitz, a temple. Expanding our infrastructure to get more money, to be able to afford more more coke. Coke and prostitutes and champagne for our bathtubs, of course. We're not at all extravagant bastards. We're quite normal. It's a Bohemian tradition. You bathe in champagne, and then you get a prostitute and you soak her in the champagne for 12 hours and roast her over an open fire just to heat her up. And I don't know. But I'm sure it's useful somehow. Let's see, what about colonial range? That's very useful for us, not at all. And naval morale is extremely useful, not at all for us. Great. Okay, what can I use it for other than that? It's like, is this? No, it's, I think, yes, I believe it is to change culture, right? This requires administrative, this requires diplomatic, I think. We don't have any culture problems right now, so I have nothing to use this for. Hence, and therefore, I shall improve my non-existent navy. With an extra boost to naval morale, our sailors will conquer the waves and rule the seas if we ever find the seas, while our colonists will be able to brave the dark corners of the world, founding new settlements further from home than ever before. We will be able to settle right there. And our mighty navy, consisting of 3 rowboats and a raft, will go up and down this little river here. And have a very high morale. Not because of the technology, but because we've built a little hut on top of the raft so they can go in there if it's raining. And they don't need to get wet. Also, improved grips on the oars for the rowboats. We did try to put cannons on the rowboats, it didn't work out very well, they sank. Cannons and boat, not just a cannon. We tried to make a gunboat, but apparently cannons didn't float on their own, so we weren't sure what to do. Guns didn't either. Saxony v Thuringia. Let's see who wins. It's 3 versus 2 provinces, and probably a lot of various alliances. Yes, okay, no, that's a truth. Oh, Austria and Saxony. So now there's war here, apparently. Ulm wants military access, that's fine with me. Austria has magicked up 10,000 men. They are running through Burmerwald, and we've lost dishonorable scum against Poland because they're apparently either they're no longer dishonorable or they're not scum. Not sure which is the case in this particular case. I'm not sure that was a clever sentence construction, but I said it. Let's see, we can have 9 more military units without getting hit in the face by extra maintenance. Our current maintenance is surprisingly high, actually. So maybe we shouldn't. I was considering getting bonus troops. Hiring another regiment. Some more horses, perhaps. No, we'll just save. Save for infrastructure. Once we get good solid stuff and millions of bucks from each province every minute. Okay, yeah, we don't have 1,000 bucks and we do not have 500 bucks. We can build this, we can, let's see. $130 extra, 127. The constable, I think this is a better investment. It'll increase here by 160. Marketplace. This gives extra trade power, which could be useful. This gives extra manpower. I think we're gonna go for the money. As I've said, we need more champagne. And on top of that, everyone knows it's better if your bathtub, when you're bathing in champagne at least, it's better if your bathtub is made out of solid gold rather than anything else. So we're gonna go for that. Let's look at a pretty map. Let's visit the forest. The forest looks like someone painted a bunch of rocks green and placed them all over, but that's fine. And Austria has apparently lost their mind, which I'm not gonna complain, really. And apparently they're smugglers. People are finding lots of ways of getting around paying taxes and fees on moving goods. This is cutting into our income, but stopping it would cost quite a lot in the short term. Luckily they're trying to smuggle things on ships, so they're getting about this far and then they're not quite sure what to do, so they try to sail their ships up this river and they get stuck somewhere along the line, I suppose, and they have to unload and load their stuff onto goats and then walk the goats all the way. So, smugglers dominating, trade efficiency lowered, national tax modifier, or can stop them losing money and stability. Okay, okay. So if we pick this, we're gonna lose more money than we have, so we're gonna get a loan, an auto loan. We don't want a loan. We're also gonna lose stability, which means I believe we're gonna get a minus 10% to our tax modifier. If we pick this, we also get a minus 10 to our tax modifier. That's only gonna be for 10 years. Now this would be until we increase stability again, which would cost a bunch of our administrative power, which means we can't get new tax. So I'm going to let the smugglers do whatever the crap they want. We're also gonna lose trade efficiency, but we're gonna bite the bullet and let's say you can use your smuggle ships anyway, because we don't know what water is. We didn't lose that much money really, but we gotta watch out so we don't pile on more of those modifiers. That would be quite annoying in the long run, I suppose. I think maybe another one. Get even more advisors. No, that would be silly. That would be silly. We would only just be able to afford them, and we need to try and build more money for stuff and things. Could we repay another loan soon? There's loans coming due. We just keep the money going. Try not to spend it too much. Oh, this is interesting. Here we go. There's a call to arms from the Palatinate. The Palatinate is currently at war with Switzerland, Trier, Würzburg, Württemberg, Augsburg, Hesse and Bar. And why do I recognize those names? Because they are pretty much the coalition against the Palatinate. That's interesting. Coalition wars are nasty pieces of things, which generally means fight to the death or die trying. Which doesn't really make any sense, because if you're fighting to the death, someone will die, whether they try or not. So this thing about saving money, we should probably not do that anymore. We should probably save more money and buy more knights. Okay, let's well, we can't just refuse, can we? Come to their aid in the conflict against everyone. It's a defensive war, and if we refuse, the Palatinate's gonna get really pissed, and we don't really want to piss them off. We want to get at least one friend. Though everyone else gonna be pissed off instead, so you know, just pick who you want to be pissed off. At least we're not currently, hopefully, fighting the Austria, because they got a lot of people running back and forth in our country right now. It would be very unfortunate if we got to war with them. Are we at war with Bavaria? Who are we at war with? Lots of people. Not Bavaria though. Let's see, where is everyone? There's Würzburg. Württemberg. Augsburg. There's Württemberg and Augsburg. Switzerland, Hessen-Bar. And Trier. Trier, Hesse. And Bar is probably this one. No. This one? This one? There's Bar. Oh, there's Bar. There's a lot of miners we're at war with. I'm gonna move you here in preparation. Make sure you have a leader. Save up like 4 more bucks. Buy another knight, and then maybe go down and see if we can be annoying at least. They got 11,000 men running around like crazy. So they're probably gonna have to do most of the heavy lifting. Perhaps we can help them defend, chase off like little 1,000-man units. We discovered an agent. It seems Hungary has been discovered fabricating claims on Moravia. I think they've been doing that like since we started. There's always someone fabricating something somewhere in our country. It's quite silly, really. I think they might have actually finished something. But apparently not. Apparently it's very hard to fabricate something on us. Okay, give me another month. There we go. Build another knight. I should probably not have done that, because I think I have a bonus on construction time here, because I might have a building or something now. I don't know. Whatever the case is, let's get them to hang on. What's this? That's a lot of more troops, I suppose. A lot of small guys makes one big guy, because that is a crap load of people. They have not lost their everything yet, but they are running. They're running scared. They are shattered. Running towards Oberpfalz. They're running as far away from the enemy as possible. We'll see what we can do once we get our knights, or will we? Actually, I think we might. We'll slow down a bit. We'll go into the biome. See if we can't disrupt a bit somewhere. You are from Lorraine, and I hope you're not at war. Oh great, now we're at war with Hansa and Tuscany too. Damn it. The war is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding war. Let's see if we can kick Augsburg a bit in the balls. Just a little bit. Okay, we got Lorraine and Oldenburg on our side. That's hilarious. Oldenburg's that one province minor, and Lorraine is that one province minor. I would very much like Denmark to come and help us. That would be fun, because Denmark's big and scary. But no, we're not interested. So, how's our... here we go. We are sending the second Bohemia knights down to meet up with the army. We are sieging alongside our Palatinate and Lorrainian allies here. We're going to crush Augsburg into the ground while they're crushing us into the ground over here. So that's the current state of affairs, and we'll see who wins this war. Looking at the sides, it might not be us. We'll see who wins next time.